Where is Andrew Michael Holness? Where is the security minister, the dirty sleepy, nasty dirty security minister? Commissioner of police, where you there? Because I fool not hear that. Where are you to talk about it? You see, you, Mr. Andrew Holness, will refuse to come out and address these problems and change your dirty speech that people should meet judge or maker. So when the police then come and they feel like them is judge.
Alright, so we know when the rain fall usually in Half a Tree and Crossroad, them place the flood out. What do you think about that, being in that is a popular area and it is so close to uptown where the top-notch people live?
Well, I'm not telling no lie still, you know. I really not like what I really sick of. I remember tell you when the rain fall, Half a Tree, Crossroad and them place there really flood. I'm not really like that, you see it? That's really that bad for the system.
Why you feel like the major cause of that?
Well, because we have less drainage and less drainage. Less drainage.
Okay. Alright, so but you don't feel like enough drainage. You say less drainage, so personally you just don't feel like enough drainage?
No, because we wouldn't have so much flood in a real life if the drainage them they open up for run go towards the gully them and all of them thing there. And then the garbage them with the people them dashing at the gully, the gully them for flood and I suck up more water there on the road. So no fight now get run going at the gully as much as it, because the garbage them again too.
Alright, so it's obvious that is a reoccurring problem every time the rain fall. Over and over. You understand?
Yeah.
So you think that the leaders them really are trying to do anything about it, or them not really pay it any mind?
Well, I not tell no lies still, you know. I don't feel like them I do nothing about it, you know, because this thing been a going on, like say I just was there yesterday. It been a going, you see it, so if something did I go do about it eventually, look, we in a new year, we almost done that year, you know, and the same old, as we get look rain everywhere flood, you see it, so if them do something eventually, they would do something now.
So you think they might be afraid that they'll have to do some rearrangement and dig up the city?
Yeah, all of that would have to go on. I tell you, all of that would have to go on, because all the road them, remember the water help us dig up the road them and mash it up, you know, so all the road them too, you get what I say, so I feel like that them really afraid of.
Alright, give them a small idea of how them feel attack the issue, like if you was the Prime Minister, how you would attack it?
Well, I'm not telling lies still, you see the Chinese them are the best thing ever happened to Jamaica, I tell you. Them we can drive on better road. So, I tell no lie, I get in a nice group of them. I remember I tell them I start from each and every corner, but I start from the main spot them first. Would start build more drainage, go on that tunnel and dig out, and because the Chinese them not afraid of nothing as much as you see them. You see them underneath them road there, and them build them road and underneath them there and work.
So you know Sandy Gully, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Sandy Gully, you know the bridge and it run right across, and pass Riverton and go.
All of them places, water house, all of them places.
Places that are not clean on a regular basis.
I really think, well, feel like I don't even know what to say still now, because the people them really live in that area still now. We have more ghetto in them places, so I don't know what to say. All of that too.
But you think if them clean Sandy Gully on a regular basis and not every once in a while, it will help the water to run off faster?
Yeah, eventually. Less garbage go in there. Get to me and say another garbage them help the water them to help the gully for flood. No joke.
Okay, thanks for your explanation.
I am Shanique. I am the cousin of Jaden Smith, the little boy that is missing. I am also the mother of the little boy, the 2-year-old that fell and broke his thigh. When I was called that my son fell and broke his leg after playing with Jaden, at no point in time it crossed my mind that it was something malicious, because Jaden is not that type of child. At no point in time I thought anything bad. Boys being boys, he's a 2-year-old boy and he's very active, and every time I video call he's always on the bed jumping and listening to some song, dancing. So at no point in time I thought anything ill of the situation. Immediately the thing is, okay, let's take him to the hospital and find out what is wrong. So yes, found out that he broke his femur. Okay, and we're just in the process of just getting treatment. Jaden was at the hospital on the Thursday night when it happened. Then everybody left my mom at the hospital with the baby, went home. Jaden went to school the following day and just did not come back home today. So mom was at the hospital with me on Friday when she left to go home, and then she called me saying that Jaden is not home. Initially, I'm like thinking, did he think that because what happened to the baby and the fact that the baby is in the hospital, is he thinking he did something wrong and is he being hard on himself, that kind of thing. So that's definitely the first thing that ran through my mind, because overall we have no idea of anything else that would actually cause Jaden to not return home.
Principal of Manchester High, Jasford Gabriel, is expressing optimism in the ongoing search for missing 12-year-old first-form student Jaden Smith after he was reportedly spotted by a staff member yesterday. Jaden has been missing since last Friday. Since then, there have been intense efforts involving the school community, Jaden's family, and law enforcement to locate him. Today, 102 students and 15 staff members joined the search, alongside a large contingent of police officers and firefighters who continued combing various areas. Mr. Gabriel says he believes the search is nearing a breakthrough. Following news that Jaden had been spotted, one of his schoolmates shared a heartfelt message, offering comfort while urging him to return home safely. Following news that Jaden had been spotted, one of his schoolmates shared a heartfelt message, offering comfort while urging him to return home safely. Karsha Beezer, a sixth-form student at Manchester High, told journalists that she is saddened by the disappearance of her young schoolmate. I joined this search because I believe that we have to find Jaden. He is very important to our school body. He is in the cadets, and I think he is a very good young man. He served very well at his previous school, and I believe that he will excel at Manchester High School. Said Beezer, today we are saddened. It is not a good feeling for us, and we all are searching for him earnestly, because he needs to come back home. Beezer added, Jaden, come back. We need you. It is important for you to come back. I know that you are probably scared, but we will comfort you and cause you no harm. It is okay, Beezer said. On Wednesday evening, police swarmed Wesley Road after they were alerted by citizens that a child matching Jaden's description eluded passersby who tried to approach him. One eyewitness claimed the child ran off when people tried to approach him. I was driving when I saw him, and a man was calling out to people for help. The boy was running. There was a taxi that was passing at that time too, but the boy ran off by the time I turned my car around. She said. Manchester High School Principal Jasford Gabriel said 102 students and 15 members of staff joined the search for Jaden on Thursday. The entire school population wanted to come out today, but the protocols that we would have to engage with parents would not have allowed us to get everybody, but we believe the more the number of eyes that we can get on the road, the greater the possibilities, said Gabriel. As it relates to the sightings, conclusively based on who I spoke with, Jaden was seen along this Wesley Road area last night. When they raised the alarm, he started to run. One of my staff workers at school saw him, and she said if she had gotten some help from one of the males on the road that was going in the other direction, they could have held on to him. But by the time they could have done anything, he disappeared somewhere in the area, added Gabriel. The concerned principal, who has been keeping hope alive for Jaden's safe return, said the account of the staff member gives optimism. The positive we take from that is that he is alive. We are happy about that, and we think we are getting closer and closer to having a breakthrough, and so we are combing the area with a number of eyes. And the expectation is that we will find him, he said. We want to see him and hold him, and we will take it from there. As you can imagine, the school community is quite uneasy. We are not so happy when one member suffers, and the entire community feels it. We had a prayer meeting this morning, Thursday, praying about the whole thing as a school community, and then following up with the search, and we believe that we are nearing to getting a breakthrough in this matter, added Gabriel.
Alright, this is the evening, man. So, we have a couple questions for the man inside.
Yeah, man, shoot them.
Alright, so do you believe that the government should be policed, meaning that there should be investigations done on the government, you know, and should there be certain laws that govern the government, meaning what they can do, what they should do, or what they should not do, or are supposed to do? Do you believe so?
Well, in my views, no, honestly, because me for one,
I think that is stupid.
you know, me work and accomplish my own goals. Them don't know nobody that's come and ask me and question me how me come by it. Well, not a problem if you explain how me do it, but in everything you have struggles, you see me?
Yeah.
And everything when you do you get fight. Because she and the old lady might not like me, and not like how me do my own thing. You see me I say, but it's up to the government still, you know.
Okay.
You see me? It's up to the government.
So do you think that on a yearly basis the government should let the public know what they have and what they own, and let the public know how they come by them?
Yeah.
Okay. So, alright, so the government or the Prime Minister act of wanting to remove the Auditor General from the Integrity Commission. What do you think about that?
Well, if them have a problem with it, they them to do what they want to see how it will benefit them or it will benefit the country.
Yeah. So alright, since the Auditor General is this person that kinda, you know, give the public trust in the Prime Minister or the government based on what they can account for or the information that they can provide to the public, being that this person is type of a, you know, does investigation. Since the Prime Minister wants to remove this public investigator that investigate him for the public's interest, since he wants to remove that person, do you think that the public can trust the Prime Minister?
Well, then again, as we say, the government do what they want to still, you know.
They are done.
You see me? So
okay, since the government does what they want to do, okay, so the Prime Minister wants to do that regardless of the opposition opposing on that decision, and he did not consult the public to ask the public if he can do that or if that would be okay with them. Do you think that he is behaving in a dictatorship manner?
no, probably.
Okay, do you think that he should consult the public and ask the public for consent, being that the public elected him and put him into power?
You can ask. He asks. Well, him have him team around him, you know.
Okay.
So John public and everybody, me might say no, and 95% of the people might say yes, because they back him.
Alright, thanks for your information in general. See?
Yeah man, bless up every time.
So what the man name?
Now Richie P, the girls them cherry tree.
Oh, Richie P, the girls them cherry tree.
At water the number one. Can't you read the sea? At water's creating history. So every time I'm talking about hot water, man, you know it create history. I watch Richie P run a back, man, I jump like Fraggy. Hot water the number one. Yeah.
I will teach you that song.
Well, you know Richie P? Funny thing, I don't know.
Alright,
Yeah.
Richie P, what's the style on Richie P? We have a couple questions for you. So do you think that the government should be policed, meaning there should be certain laws that governs the government?
Well, you don't know, you know, so the government should be like a police and I try to govern the people in a better manner.
But doesn't the government itself needs to be governed or watched over?
Well, why, you see right now, I don't go too much deep into the details towards the government, because the government is done the government we should have correspond with the people and with a better, proper, what I call it now, proper style and a proper better movements towards the people in Jamaica. See?
So here I'm asking now, Richie, on a yearly basis, do you think that the government should let it known to the public the amount of assets they have and things they have and how they come by it?
Yeah, that is true, because here what me now, the government always tell the poor people move off of the land because it's fame one, so we don't like no home got it. See, that is another thing. The government always see people depend something where him never discover about, and then him come and say it's fame one in the road. So we want to know how it really happened for him come and say that is fame one as a man we born and grow in Jamaica.
Okay. Alright. So there's this person that is called the Auditor General, who is a part of a body of people called the Integrity Commission. So the Auditor General does audits and also does audit on the government. So the Prime Minister want to remove that person from the body of people. You want to remove the person from the Integrity Commission, you know, because this person does audit on the government. So what do you think about the fact that the Prime Minister wants to remove that person?
Because, you know, why he want to remove that person? Because that person is an intelligent person and know a lot about what you are doing. So through him kind of find out him idea, he must say, boy, sure, I want to move that man because that man is a smart man. Because him start bring a body of people for me to move that person, to move him out. So he must try to move the, what I call it?
Auditor General.
The Auditor General. See? That's why he try to move the Auditor General.
Okay, since the Auditor General is of public interest and does things like auditing the government, which would be of interest to the public. So since the Auditor General is like the bridge of the trust between the people and the government, do you think it is kind of threatening to the people's trust in the government, or the Prime Minister mean that he wants to remove this Auditor General from the commission?
Well, right now, the auditor is a man where him for stay because him know all the truth about what the government is dealing with. Enough people in Jamaica don't intelligence to know what's going on. So the auditor government, the Auditor General will show them that is that, XY that. So that's why him a fight against the Auditor General. You see it?
Okay. So do you think that since the people elected the Prime Minister, should the Prime Minister ask the people for permission to remove the Auditor General?
Well, right now, if the Prime Minister will try to ask the people to move the Auditor General, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard because the Auditor General standing up for the people, for poor people. So it's going to be so hard for the Auditor General to move. The government, all when I'm going to ask him, going to hear no, because it's a person who taking up for humanity. I don't know about the government taking up for humanity. I know him try a lot of things, but at the same time, he are fighting more the poor. And the Auditor government, the Auditor General, is trying to bring the poor into things.
So all right. So since the government wants to remove the Auditor General and he did not get any consent from the public, and the opposition does not want him to do that, and he is not with the opposition, he and the opposition does not agree on that. He wants to do what he wants to do without the opposition saying yes or even consulting the people. Do you think that is an act of dictatorship, means that he wants to run the country in a dictatorship style where he dictates everything?
Well, it's a true him is a government. It's a true him is a government. Him does feel like he's a powerful person. We can just take himself and do anything that he feel like, but it's not like that.
Okay. So we hear that he has numerous amounts of bank accounts. Do you think that?
Well, that is deeper than me right now. You sent boy to know what you are doing towards film thing. Cause if a man take my thing, me have to fight back to that man to get back my thing. So that is a kind of bigger thing than me right now.
So what do you think about this $16,000 minimum wage thing?
Well, him could have more step up on it, because right now Jamaican money now have no use. See there right now I have 2,000 in my hand, and that gonna buy some cheeses for the youth them to go to school and whatever. So him could step it up to even 18,000 and make it more better. You understand? Yeah, that's the government I'm talking to now. Him could step it up to even 18 or 19,000, because Jamaica money don't have no use. As you change a 5,000, it done. You change $1,000, it's no more sense in it. So the money only look pretty.
They look like they don't have any use.
But it don't good.
So okay, do you think that the government, the Prime Minister, should deduct some of his money from some of those 28 bank accounts and contribute it to uplifting the minimum wage some more, you know?
Well, right.
Sacrifice for the people, since it's the people.
Well, right now, I just feel like said the government use this set of money and put to foster homes, food for the poor. But other people who are suffering, where intelligence, him not giving them $1. So I'm just send this money to foster homes, to all of those poor people, give them food on the road and give them some little clothes and all those things, and send the rest to Father Oolong. So Father Oolong is a kind of big man in Jamaica, so him just say, all right, send some of that to foster homes and make it look so good.
He doesn't want to spend money in the intelligent people, which will actually be some form of threat to him. So he does not want to fund those kind of people, because if he fund those type of people, then they will pose a lot of boundaries or a lot of obstacles in his way. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, because when you send the money to intelligent person, they're gonna say then, the government would have so much money, could send to we and they don't do it. No, him sending it now. So him don't want to do that. Him just send it to some people where old people, like people when they're 60s, 70s, 65, going up to 80s, were strong and those things, and send it to foster homes. When him send it to foster homes, him keep a little treat and all those things, with some party with meat and chickens and those things, and full them belly, and give them a big package. And when they get that package, them say, oh God, the government is so great to it, and give them $1,000 in their hand, while $1,000 is nothing.
So you're saying that the government has a special, the white rice and curry goat for the people. The rice and beans and curry goat for the people.
Yeah, him always do that to help the street side people, but at the same time, he are trying to open up some places for put people where they call it now don't live nowhere. So I might try to put some people in some places to make it show up like say are doing something. But there's bigger things if you do. If you open up Jamaica and make Jamaica be a better Jamaica as a Kingstonian and a Jamaican government. Yes.
Okay, well, thank you for your information. Give me a last song, give me a song, your favorite song, your special song.
Well, you know, I'm gonna give you a song name. I'm gonna give you a song what I'm called My Heart is Filled with Reggae Music. My heart, it's filled with reggae music, fills my heart, and reggae music's greatest one. And can't you see, that's everyone thinking of. Reggae music's greatest one, and strict reggae music it's for everyone, and strict reggae music it's for everyone. Reggae music's for she, and reggae music's for me. It's reggae time, reggae rule a nation, reggae rules the whole world. Yeah.
Hot Water Channel, straight to the max. Bring the thing to the people then. Original generous speed. Same way. Man, big up Hot Water Channel, no ice cream. Yeah, man. Big up yourself. Hot Water Channel, straight to the max. Bring the thing to the people then. Original generous speed. Same way. Man, big up Hot Water Channel, no ice cream. Yeah, man. Big up yourself.